countdown has begun for the 14th season of the IPL.
With the IPL just a stone's throw away, let us take a look at those teams who are the favourites to win the title of this year's IPL 2021.
3 teams that are favourites to win this season's title. Mumbai's potential hat-trick. Defending champions Mumbai Indians might actually be on the pathway to win a hat-trick of IPL titles. Most of their frontline players like Rohit Sharma, Kiran Pollard, Ishan Kishan do look in a great form, hence one can expect the Blue Army to soar itself early. On the other hand, Jimmy Neesham can be handy cover for Pollard. Skipper Rohit Sharma can also bank on Junior Pandya, who has now been regularly bowling, thus giving the skipper the luxury of 6 bowling options. Nathan Coulter-Nile, who is once again backed at a productive price tag, will certainly be MI's second overseas seamer, and he was looked into a rational form while playing in the BBL. A team that has almost every possible gear available in their batting lineup to combat any kind of bowling, along with some sturdy names in their bowling attack, one can say that there's hardly some inferiority that can stop them from fetching their 6th IPL title. Kolkata's depth. KKR camp will be approaching the IPL with an all-new fresh mindset. The franchise also had a fruitful IPL auction where they did grab some value creation players at steal deal prices. With the addition of Shakib Al Hasan, the inferiority of Sunil Narine looks covered. In terms of their bowling department, Pat Cummins, who was reasonably effective in his last season, might cast his spell. Someone like Sunil Narine and Varun Chakravarti can also be seen as handy prospects, especially at some of the dry Indian venues. This squad carries a lot of depth in each of the departments, and one can surely call them as other favourites of the 14th IPL season. Delhi's balancing act. They managed to reach the final in IPL 2020 and might just start off the season as a top favourite. Under the wings of Shreyas Iyer and Ricky Ponting, this team has performed well in the last 2 IPL seasons.
This year, things look different for the franchise as Shreyas has been ruled out of the entire season due to his shoulder injury. Rishabh Pant has stepped in to lead the Delhi franchise.
The team has also worked on some of its loose ends, especially by grabbing the likes of Steve Smith and Sam Billings. On the other side, they were also seen juggling when it came to pairing someone with Shikhar Dhawan. But with Prithvi Shaw being in top form, there is no space for doubts. Marcus Stoinis, who's had a great season last year, will continue to play a breakthrough role in the lower middle order slot. The spin department brings too much of versatility, involving a finger spinner Ashwin, a left-arm orthodox spinner Akshar Patel, alongside the leg spinner Amit Mishra. The team looks balanced with a blend of experienced Indian players along with some exuberance of overseas players.
The team might face an instant underlying problem of pace bowling, as the South African duo of Kagiso Rabada and Andrek Nokia will not be available for the initial few weeks of the IPL.